Hi, beautiful souls. Let's talk about the difference between blood versus soul family. Like right now, if you're watching, you're my soul family. Because why else did you come across my page? So, if this topic resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe and join the soul family. Because here's what I learned. Oh, this is a difficult, close to home topic for me because it's been about 10 years that I've been, so to speak, weeding my garden, right? We have to look at our family. God bless those out there that have family that they're friends with. They truly, really love each other. They're in contact 365 days a year. It's not just on the calendar events that are marketed, and that's a whole nother topic. I do have a video on that. Boycott the calendar marketed Christmases. Because, a true soul family is so much different if you can really look at why God gave you the blood family that you have. Look at what the lessons are. Look at what you're supposed to learn. Start practicing all of those boundaries and how to say no, how to speak your truth, how to make sure that you're respected. It's not okay just because someone is blood that they hurt or disrespect you. And I certainly grew up that like family's everything, you do everything for family. And it was like, and I get the commandment in the Bible, like honor thy mother and thy father. It's like, I will if they're honorable, like there's gotta be some self-respect around the exchange, especially with blood family, because I really believe that we charted all of this. Watch another video on the spiritual awareness questions answered. We charted this. We chose this life. We chose our parents. We chose our family. So this is very, very deep. They were supposed to be in our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I've seen that it's a handful that become like that lifetime. That's absolutely perfection. For the rest of us that had a difficult upbringing in whatever way that is, because it's in all shapes and forms, but it creates that same kind of like emotional trauma. It's so important to recognize that they're for us. They were for us. So what did you learn? What can we learn? You got to look at each of those relationships and identify what strengths it gave you, that you took with you into your life, and also do the healing around the defense mechanisms that came up because of it, and recognize, you know what, I don't have to have those defense mechanisms anymore. If I look at it and I go, oh, okay, it was because of that situation. However, I learned, I now can recognize those souls, those behaviors, and what those outcomes are going to be if I have an exchange with souls like that. So if you start to make healthier choices, then what happens is all of those relationships and people that don't serve you anymore fall away, and it makes room for the new beautiful souls to come your way. And that's what happens. You take away the lesson, you can love them within different boundaries. It could just become, you know what, not letting you talk to me every single day. Maybe it's once a week. Maybe you're going to start saying, we're just emails. How about not at all? Whatever it needs to be in order to heal and create the space needed to not have anyone else's energy, even if it's family, interfere with you getting balanced, grounded, focused, and intentional on your journey, because that's why you're here. And here's another thing I learned. For the first 25 years of our life, draw out your lifeline. When did you get to ever choose what you were supposed to do? We were told, and a lot by our family and the influences beyond. It's not until you really start to do you that you're able to, like, if you even have the time to stop and go, does this serve me? Is this the life I want to live? And how much of me is habitual, conditioned, learned behavior? What am I repeating? Does this really serve me? Do I want to be like that? Like, at some point you have to reflect and see how you've become. It's truly monkey see, monkey do. And so at some point though, you have to reflect and go, oh my gosh, how much of this monkey I don't see in my circus I don't even want to be. So this is the fun part. And for a lot of us, it's like closer to 40 that you start to really look at the script and the habits and the conditioning and go, wait a minute, where is this coming from? I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't have to. That's the most beautiful thing. It's like such a great thing now when you start to shift into, okay, I'm going to attract my soul family. And that becomes easier when once you've healed and once you learn to like put your walls down and start to recognize, I don't have to be afraid of ending up in a yucky exchange with someone anymore, because you learned from all of those past experiences with those souls. You're going to see them from a mile away. And now all you got to do is have the strength to have the boundaries, speak your truth, immediately don't invite them in past any, like just a short conversation. What does it need to be more than that for, right? You start to learn like, okay, I'm going to start having more self-control around the exchanges that I have with people and really choose who. Someone's your soul family. You've met people, you've met strangers where you go, oh my God, I feel like I've known you forever. I feel like I've known you forever, because you have. Again, we've charted those people, but we have to weed our garden and get all of those lessons or in all those chess things out of the way to play a solid game now that's truly going to honor you and help you win in this life journey. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. There's so many steps to going through this, but it's worth it. On the other side of all of those resistances and all of those habits and conditioned behaviors is such a beautiful, beautiful family waiting for you. That's going to be an incredible equal energy exchange. They're like-minded. You get to dream big. You're no longer crazy or feeling judged. You're actually appreciated, seen, heard, validated, loved, and collaborating, which just keeps that fire going. And there's nothing that can come from that except for your best life. That's your best life. So don't waste your time anymore sacrificing any part of you for anyone, regardless of the titles. Feel it, feel it, feel it. It's all about much love. You know the difference. Much love, much love, much love. I believe in you. Much love.